Warriors, welcome back to Gods of Alliance. If you're here, it means you want power, knowledge, and control over the battlefield. This is not luck. This is strategy. Let's break the game together. After covering the first events of the Summer Glory season, we're now moving on to the biggest event released alongside it, Ascendant Glory. This is another massive 7-day event packed with rewards, progression systems, and several interconnected activities that can significantly boost your account if approached correctly. As always, today we're not just looking at the rewards. We're going to understand how the event works, which objectives deserve your resources, which ones you can safely ignore, and how to maximize every emerald, every Rune Stone, and every bit of progress throughout the week. By the end of this guide, you'll know exactly how to approach the event, whether you're completely free to play or a heavy spender. So, without further ado, let's jump straight into Ascendant Glory. Let's start by looking at the overall structure of the event. Ascendant Glory lasts for 7 days and is divided into several sections, each serving a different purpose throughout the event. The most important one is undoubtedly the event quests. This is the core of the entire event and where almost all of your progression happens. Here we'll find multiple interconnected quest categories covering nearly every aspect of Hero Wars Alliance. From simply logging into the game, spending emeralds and rune stones, all the way to heroic chests, guild activity, titan progression, and much more. These quests are also closely connected with the 3 major event systems, creating the progression loop that defines the entire event. We'll analyze every single category in detail throughout this guide. The second major section is the Champions Gallery. This is the event shop, where you'll spend the event currency earned from completing all these quests. The gallery contains a wide variety of premium resources, exclusive items, hero upgrade materials, and several high-value rewards. Later in the guide, we'll also discuss which purchases offer the best value, depending on your account progression. Because, as always, not everything inside the shop offers the same return on investment. Another major addition is the Gus Twilight skin. This time, the developers introduced a completely different release model. Instead of purchasing the Twilight skin through a real money purchase, as we've seen in previous releases, this skin is now available exclusively through the event shop, using event coins. There's another important detail. The Twilight Skin Plus only becomes available after you've unlocked the normal Gus Twilight skin from the Champions Gallery. Personally, I think this is one of the biggest changes introduced in this event. It will be interesting to see whether this becomes the new standard for future skin releases. We also have the familiar Reward Cascades. These are simply the premium bundles available throughout the event. They contain useful resources for players who already intend to spend money, but overall there's nothing particularly new here compared to previous events. Exactly what we've become accustomed to seeing. Next comes Arcane Gifts. This section rewards players according to the amount of VIP points earned during the event. If you're planning to buy emeralds or bundles anyway, these extra rewards provide additional value on top of your purchases. But if you're not planning to spend, this section isn't something you need to worry about. Finally, we have another interesting addition, the brand new Twilight skin for Artemis. Unlike previous skins, this one arrives already upgraded to level 40 immediately after purchase. That means players receive an instant stat boost, without having to invest skin stones right away. It's another new feature introduced during Ascendant Glory, and one we'll definitely be watching in future updates. Now that we've covered the overall structure of the event, Warriors, now that we understand the complete Ascendant Glory structure, let's begin with the first of its 3 main sub-events, Rising Legend. This section contains 8 different quest categories. Some are based on simple daily activity, while others require VIP points, Chaos Cores, Titan Summons, Fairy Dust, Hydra Battles, Arena Fights, or Guild Raid Progress. The important thing is that not every tab should be approached in the same way. Some offer completely free rewards, while others require resources that should only be spent if they support your existing plans. Let's go through them in the correct order. We begin with Day After Day. This is the easiest tab in Rising Legend because it only requires logging into the game during the event. The visible rewards include event currency, together with skin stone chests. There is no resource cost involved, so every player should complete this section simply by entering the game each day and collecting the available rewards. Next comes Generous Soul, based on earning VIP points. The visible milestones reward large amounts of event currency, together with resources such as Chaos Cores, artifact materials, skin stone chests, and other premium progression items. This is clearly designed for spenders. Only pursue these milestones if you are already planning to make purchases, because spending purely for event progress is rarely the best strategy. The third tab is Power Core. Here, players progress by spending Chaos Cores, a valuable resource used in artifact evolution. The rewards include event currency, Goose-related resources, skin stone chests, and other progression materials. This can be a good opportunity if you already intended to evolve artifacts. But avoid spending Chaos Cores on random upgrades just to reach another event milestone. Next, we have Summoning Titans. This tab asks players to complete summons in the Summoning Circle. The rewards include event currency, Titangent-related items, Legend Championship resources, and other useful materials. Players who saved summoning spheres will gain the most value here. Without saved spheres, forcing the higher milestones may become expensive. So complete what you can without damaging your long-term Titan progression. The fifth tab is Hidden Reserves. Here, progress comes from spending fairy dust. The milestones provide event currency, fairy-related upgrade resources, Legend, championship items, and skin stone chests. This is another tab where saved resources make a major difference. Spend fairy dust only on upgrades that already make sense for your account, rather than distributing it randomly just to finish event quests. Next comes Taming Hydra. This section rewards players for fighting Hydra or donating horns of summoning to the fairies. The visible milestones offer event currency, skin stone chests, Legend, championship resources, and horn-related rewards. This is one of the more accessible tabs for active guild members, especially if Hydra battles are already part of your normal daily routine. The seventh tab is Trial of Strength. Here, players progress by fighting in the arena. The rewards include event currency, Legend, championship resources, and additional account development materials. This is a relatively simple tab because arena battles are already part of normal daily gameplay. Use your available attempts consistently throughout the event and avoid leaving easy rewards unclaimed. And finally, we have Payback Time. This tab is connected to Guild Raid progress and asks players to defeat bosses multiple times as a raid leader. The rewards include event currency together with Guild Raid resources, upgrade materials, and several useful progression items. The later milestones require greater participation, but active players should make solid progress simply by completing their normal Guild Raid duties. Overall, Rising Legend offers a strong mix of free objectives, daily activity, saved resource milestones, and premium spending tasks. Day after day, Taming Hydra, Trial of Strength, and Payback Time are especially accessible through normal gameplay. Generous Soul is clearly aimed at spenders, while Power Core, Summoning Titans, and Hidden Reserves reward players who prepared their resources in advance. The key is not to force every objective. Complete the milestones that naturally match your account, and use the event as a bonus for progression you already intended to make. And that concludes Part 1 of our complete Ascendant Glory guide. Today, we analyze the structure of the main event, the Champions Gallery, the new Goose Skin and Skin Plus release system, Reward Cascade, Arcane Gifts, the Artemis Twilight Skin, and all 8 tabs inside Rising Legend. In Part 2, we'll move into Trial of Legends, where we'll analyze another complete set of objectives involving emeralds, guild activity, rune stones, expeditions, titan potions, and heroic chests. So, leave a like, subscribe to Gods of Alliance, and tell me in the comments which Rising Legend tab is giving you the best rewards. Stay strong, keep progressing, And I'll see you in Part 2, Warriors. This is how we play the game. Not randomly, not blindly, with knowledge, with precision, with control. We don't build randomly. We build with intention. Master the mechanics. Control the fight. Let's break the game together.